The scream tore through the house like a blade, sharp, high, and alive with pain, slicing the quiet of our evening in half. "I'm in love with someone else." Sarah's voice cracked, and those words detonated through my chest like a grenade. The wine glass in my hand trembled, red liquid spilling down my wrist like blood. For a second, I couldn't breathe. Her eyes, wide, glassy, trembling, locked on mine not with defiance, but fear. It was as if her own confession scared her more than it did me. If you're watching this, take a second, subscribe, because what I learned that night about love and lies will burn through you too. The kitchen still smelled like rosemary from the dinner she'd made, but now that warmth curdled into something sour. My heart started hammering against my ribs, a dull, heavy pulse. "What did you say?" I whispered, barely recognizing my own voice. She didn't answer, just turned and fled up the stairs. Her footsteps pounded like gunfire fading down a hallway, leaving me standing frozen among the shards of broken glass, the wine spreading like a wound across the tile. I don't know how long I stood there, staring at that mess, my mind unraveling. Every moment of the past year replayed, the late nights, the silenced phone, the half-smiles that never reached her eyes. The amygdala in my brain fired off warnings I'd ignored for months, and now the truth was catching up with me, molecule by molecule. Our 10-year marriage, everything we'd built, felt like it had been balanced on air, waiting for this single breath to make it collapse. I walked upstairs on legs that felt like lead. When I opened the bedroom door, I expected emptiness. Instead, she sat at the edge of the bed, face in her hands, shoulders shaking. Seeing her like that, fragile, small, undone, sent conflicting chemicals rushing through me, adrenaline, pity, rage, and grief, all mixing in my bloodstream. "Who is he, Sarah?" I asked, my voice flat, cold, but barely holding. She looked up, mascara streaked, eyes hollow. "There's no one," she whispered. I lied. I don't even know why I said it. I needed you to feel something. Her words hit harder than the first confession. I felt my pulse rise again, blood rushing to my temples, my vagus nerve tightening my throat. "A lie?" I muttered, the word choking me. I sank onto the bed beside her, the mattress groaning under the weight of everything breaking between us. The scent of her lavender perfume filled the air, once calming, now nauseating. "You think I don't feel?" I said. "I've been trying every day to keep us together, and you," my voice cracked. I didn't even know how to finish. She turned away, staring at the photo on the nightstand, us at the beach, her head on my shoulder, sunset burning behind us. "I'm scared," she said quietly. "Scared we're losing each other. You're always gone, always working. I'm fading here. I thought if I hurt you, maybe you'd fight for me." Her words didn't just land, they burrowed in. Guilt clawed at me. Maybe I had been buried too deep in my own noise to see her slipping away. I reached for her hand, but she pulled back. That recoil burned deeper than any argument could. "You could have talked to me," I said, my tone sharpening. "Instead you screamed something like that just to watch me bleed." Tears streaked down her face. "I didn't mean to break anything," she cried. "I just wanted you to see me." She stood, pacing, her shadow twitching on the walls like something trapped. "There's no one else. There's never been anyone else." But my mind didn't believe her. Not anymore. The limbic system doesn't care about logic, it remembers danger. The next days blurred together in a haze of silence and doubt. Every time her phone buzzed, my chest tightened. Every unfamiliar scent on her coat felt like proof. I was becoming a detective in my own home, addicted to my own cortisol, chasing ghosts of betrayal I couldn't name. One evening, while folding laundry, I found her journal. My hands shook as I opened it. Each page was raw, trembling ink. I feel like a ghost in my own life. Tom doesn't see me anymore. I said something awful tonight and I can't take it back. No other man's name, just pain, loneliness, confusion. But it still hurt worse than cheating would have. Because it was emotional death by neglect. That night, I set the journal on the kitchen table and waited for her. "Is this why you said it?" I asked, my voice rough. "You felt invisible, so you needed to hurt me to feel alive?" Her eyes widened. "You read it," she whispered, her face breaking apart. "You weren't supposed to." "Then tell me the truth," I shouted, slamming my hand on the table. The sound echoed off the walls. "Is there someone else or not?" Tears fell fast. "No," she said. "There's no one. I just wanted something real again. I wanted us again. I didn't know how else." She collapsed onto the floor, sobbing. And even as I watched her, broken and trembling, I couldn't tell if she was still lying, or if I was the one who'd killed whatever truth we had left. Then the phone rang. Late night. Unknown number. My hands were cold when I answered. "Tom," a man's voice asked, hesitant. I work with Sarah. She's been crying a lot lately. She talks about you all the time. She loves you. She's just lost. There's nothing between us. I swear." But his voice trembled, and the tremor told me more than his words did. Emotional connection, that's all it takes. My body went still, like every neuron shut down at once. I turned. Sarah stood in the doorway, pale, eyes wide. "It was a lie," she whispered, stepping closer. "I swear it was all a lie." But her eyes betrayed her. Eyes don't lie. Pupils dilate under stress. Lips tighten when the brain fights to control the truth. I backed away, feeling my heart tear itself open from the inside. I walked out into the night. The cold air hit my skin, sharp enough to wake every nerve ending. Behind me, I heard her screaming, it was a lie. But the sound only faded with distance. The truth or the absence of it, it didn't matter anymore. Love had already fractured in both of us. And once a fracture reaches the heart, there's no repair. Only survival.